What's going on, toy car demo fans? It's time for our June 29th game day to begin, and as promised, the first two matchups here on this game day. D-League playoffs. The chase for the Soldiers Cup officially going to begin. We got the number 4 seeded Richmond Reapers home against the number 5 seeded Syracuse Scorpions. That will lead us off. Then followed by the defending Soldiers Cup champions, the Toronto Canadians. They are the number 2 seed this year. They're going to be battling number 7 seeded Utah. Game 1's in their best of 5 series starting here on this game day. Next, bunch of great pro games to follow. Not going to want to miss this edition of CDL Live. Kicking in.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1, boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash full win from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 calls, 1. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 calls, 1 team on every team to go get them some crack full win from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Welcome, all you toy car demo fans. It is time to begin our June 29th game day. And what a way to start it off. We got D-League playoffs. That's right, the chase for the Soldiers Cup officially begins today. Both teams on the field right now. Gregory Fox's Syracuse Scorpions, they are the farm team of the Pittsburgh Destroyers and the Buffalo Warriors. They are on the road as the number 5 seed here in Game 1 against the Richmond Reapers, the farm team of the Indianapolis Reapers and the Boston Vandals. Should be a great matchup. Let's go on ahead and get you the look at the lineups here. We got WA17 starting things off for Syracuse, followed by Zebra. Blue BMW takes the captain spot, and Patrol will be at the 5-point gainer position for the Syracuse Scorpions. To the home side of the field, we have Red Porsche starting things off for the Richmond Reapers, followed by Silver Jet. At the captain spot will be Mach 5-3 and Green Enzo at the 5-point gainer spot for the Richmond Reapers here. They are the number 4 seeded team here in the playoffs. Best of 5 series, game 1 about to begin. Here we go, WA17 and Red Porsche. Starting the D-League playoffs here in 2014, and Syracuse has a lead. Red Porsche is down. 5-0 Scorpions, and now comes Silver Jet. And WA17 taking him down. 10-0 Syracuse. Out comes Mach 5-3. He has the defense to compete, no doubt about it. WA17 much heavier than he is, though. But Mach 5-3 up to the task defensively, and that looked like the hood came flying up on WA17, keeping him out there. He's having his way with Mach 5-3 right now. Don't want to waste any time out, especially when you got the momentum and you got the shutout. WA17 going 3-0 in this game. And here in Game 1, the Syracuse Scorpions had the 15-0 shutout win over the Richmond Reapers. They take a 1-0 series lead in this best of 5 series. Coming up next, the 7 seed and the 2 seed, the 7-seeded Utah Lakers. On the road to take on the number 2 seed, defending back-to-back Soldiers Cup champions, the Toronto Canadians. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, we are back on CDL Live, more Soldiers Cup playoffs. About to begin this, the third Soldiers Cup playoffs. As a matter of fact, this development league got started in the CDL back in 2012. The Toronto Canadiens, they haven't gone a season yet without not taking the Soldiers Cup home. Could this season be the first? They've played very well, and they are the number 2 seed. They got home field today, looking to take a 1-0 series lead against the Utah Lakers. The Utah Lakers, they are the farm team of Marissa Fox's 2 squads, the Houston Oilers and the Roswell Aliens. Toronto, of course, home on the home side of the field there. But they are the farm team of both the Chicago Wind Attack and the Gowanda Outlaws, so Jim Hull Sr.'s team. So it should be an interesting battle. Here, game 1, Utah looking to pull off the upset. We've already had one. Syracuse took a 1-0 lead on Richmond. So number 7 seed Utah Lakers and 2-seeded Toronto Canadiens. Let's get a look at these lineups. Spitfire starting things off for Utah, followed by Police Porsche. Hot Wheel Vet will be at the captain spot, and Silver Spider will take 5-point gainer position for the Utah Lakers. To the home side of the field, the Toronto Canadiens starting lineup. Coming out first for them will be 686, followed by Glitter. Chameleon has the captain spot. You were wondering where he went earlier in the season, but nonetheless, and Red Medina has that 5-point gainer. So now you know where he went. Went down to that D-League team. So Chicago's still doing well even without him. So we'll see how he does for Toronto here in the playoffs, possibly. Unless 686 comes up big, but he's got Spitfire on his pallet right now. We'll see what happens. Both cars are down. We got a 5-5 game. Here in game 1 in this best out of 5 series, Police Porsche now out there against Glitter. Game tied at 5. Ooh, Police Porsche staying up that time. But not a second time. Glitter gives Toronto a 10-5 lead, looking for the win now. Hot Wheel Vet trying to tie this game back up, and does. Hot Wheel Vet tying it up at 10, and here comes Chameleon. Out there against Hot Wheel Vet, and Chameleon has the flip. 15-10 Toronto in the lead. Silver Spider now out there, taking on Chameleon, trying to force overtime. Chameleon going for the win in the 1-0 series lead. And interference call there. We'll do this thing again. And both cars are down. Got to get back up. No interference. They're switching sides as well. And Chameleon has the game-winning flip. 15-10 the final. The second-seeded Eastern Division champions of the D-League for the 3rd straight season, mind you. They have a 1-0 series lead over the Utah Lakers. And that's going to do it for D-League playoffs today. Tomorrow we got more game 1s on that June 30th game day. You're going to see number 6-seeded Orlando on the road at number 3-seeded Calgary. So the Rage and the Stallions. Orlando Rage, Calgary Stallions. I should clarify, you guys haven't seen D-Leagues all year. Well, most of you, I would assume. Unless you're a team owner, then you have. But that game 1's going to happen tomorrow. Of course, Calgary, the Western Division champions of the Development League, and then Alex Johnson's Wilkes-Barre Scranton Bulls. They are the number 1 seed in the D-League, the Central Division champions of the Development League. They will be going up against heavy underdogs, the Baltimore Colts, who are the number 8 seed. So both those game 1s tomorrow. Coming up next, though, here on this game day, this June 29th game day, the Nevada Thunder on the road to take on the Green Bay Dragons. Should be an entertaining one. Coming up on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Hope you enjoyed some of the D-League playoff action that we had. Like I said, there will be more tomorrow. We'll finish up all the game 1s, and then the teams that you just saw today, they will be going at it in game 2 on July 1st. So just get you in the right mindset. And then they continue on July 2nd. You'll get straight up D-League playoff bids and until the next game day where pro games and D-League games coincide. But nonetheless, Nevada Thunder and the Green Bay Dragons both on the field right now, ready to do battle, and this should be a fun game to watch, I think. I think both of them match up pretty well against each other, but let's see how it actually will all play out here. Thunder and Dragons. Let's get a look at the lineup. This is like a Dragon Force song, you know? Thunder, Dragon. Anyway. Lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Clover starts things off against the 1. Game on, and ooh! Back end coming off of the 1. And that back end is held for I don't know how many years, and now it comes off. We got a piece for the Hall of Fame right there. You know, well, something to display, something to show off. You know. Anyway, game continues. 5-0 Nevada in the lead, and out comes Shell against Clover, and Clover is down. Tie game, and now the two offenses come out here. You got White Indy out there for Nevada, Shell out there for Green Bay. Both Green Bay Dragons, as a matter of fact. That's right, Bolt the dog, the owner. Gotta say something about that every game day, don't I? White Indy and Shell going at it, and Shell has a flip. 10-5. Dragons in the lead. Now comes Yellow Spider. And that one is the interference. Go back to their own sides. We'll do this one again. Neither car was down, though, but that time there is a car down. Yellow Spider is that car that's down, and that means this game is over. Bolt the dog taking the Nevada Thunder for a walk himself. 15-5 the final score. Green Bay has the win over the Nevada Thunder. Coming up next, the Nashville Nighthawks on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, folks, you just saw the Dogs team. Now you get to see the Cats team. Miku the Cats, last place Carolina Wildcats. Home today to take on the highly defensive Nashville Nighthawks. Let's go on ahead and take a look at, well, let's see before the game starts. We'll get the lineups, of course, but we're going to see if maybe we can have a huge upset here. Can Carolina get the win? They are out of the playoff hunt now. So now it's basically fighting for pride. So they want to play spoiler and fight for pride. Can they get the win here today? Well, we're about to find out. But first, lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Orange Chevelle starting things off against Mellow 51. And it's a bad roll. Back at it, they will go. And Mellow 51 is down. So we'll go ahead here with Patriot now coming out there for the Carolina Wildcats. Out there against Orange Chevelle. 5-0 Nashville in the lead. Both these teams, believe it or not, used to be in the same division. Both of them were in the Southeast at one time. But nonetheless, both those cars go down there. 10-5 the score, Nashville in the lead. Of course, this was back in the early 2000s when they were in the same division, and the Nashville Nighthawks were known as the Nashville Claws, as a matter of fact. So no fear now out there against Rocket Oil. So let's see how this one goes. We'll switch sides off the clean collision, going at some more, and No Fear is down. Rocket Oil ties this game up, and now it has to go up against Extinguish. Two good cars going at it, and that time an interference saves them both. They'll both get back up, go at it again here. Rocket Oil and Extinguish going at it, and Extinguish has the flip on Rocket Oil. 15-10, Nashville in the lead. And here comes Mustang 1. From the Carolina Wildcats, he'll go right down, and that means it is game over. So Miku the Cat, not as lucky as Bolt the Dog here, and the Nighthawks have a win over Carolina. 15-10 the final. Good game. Coming up next, the San Antonio Kings on the road to do battle with the Gowanda Outlaws. On CDL Live, stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game here tonight about to begin. The third game of this June 29th game day. Actually the fifth if you count the D-League playoffs. The third pro game is what I should have said. But nonetheless, should be a pretty entertaining one. The San Antonio Kings on the road to take on the Gowanda Outlaws. Let's go ahead and get a look at these lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Sweet 16. Going out there against Triple Threat. Game on, and Triple Threat has a flip. 5-0 Outlaws. Out comes RPG. RPG and Triple Threat here. And they are both going to be down. 10-5 the score, Gowanda in the lead. And now, Motoblade Jr. out there taking on Lamborghini here. Lamborghini for the win, and Lamborghini's got it. The man can still win games. 3-time world champion is Lamborghini, won all his 3 titles with these here Gowanda Outlaws in 99, in 01, and in 07. Has made 5 Crash Bowl appearances, the 4 in a row with Gowanda from 99 to 2002 and in 07. And he's still winning games today. 15-5 the final score. The Outlaws defeat the San Antonio Kings. I think the Kings were a little hung over by that Spurs title, maybe so. But nonetheless, Idaho Cowboys on the road to take on the Miami Mafia. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, the Idaho Cowboys on the road to take on Shane Geyser's Miami Mafia. Should be a pretty fun one to watch. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups. Both the Cowboys and Mafia bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Red 07 out there for Idaho. Neon out there for Miami. And both cars still up. They're going to go at it again. Ooh, Neon showing some defensive skills, but he goes down on that, third or fourth collision there. And now Red 07 out there against Mach 6. Mach 6 off screen, but staying up. Switching sides here. And he's down. Idaho up 10-0 on Miami, looking for the upset win. Niku wants to check things out, but I think she might be blocking your view, people. Anyway, a little timeout to get the cat off the field. An official timeout. And look at that, Monkey. The cat brought Monkey some good luck here. Cat brought Miami some good luck. They are still in this game. 10-5 the score, Idaho in the lead, but now Governor out there. Ooh, staying up that time. Good defense in Governor. This time an interference is going to save Monkey, and gonna save the Miami Mafia from a loss there. Would have been game over. Governor going for the win. The clean flip on Monkey here. And both cars are going to be down. That one was clean. Governor there went wide left of Niku. And every Buffalo fan is cool with it because it wasn't wide right. Anyway, Blaster now out there against Uncle Sam. Here we go. And Uncle Sam takes Blaster down, and the Miami Mafia have forced overtime. And I said this one might be fun to watch, and it has been. Gold Gunner now out there for the Idaho Cowboys. Uncle Sam now out there for the Miami Mafia. And here we go. Both cars are going to be down. And the cat was in the room. Maybe she was just making the little call. It's a cat's game. It's a tie. 15-15, the final between the Mafia and the Cowboys. Game over. Coming up next, Brandon Blackblood, San Jose Storm on the road to take on the Detroit Devils. On CDL Live, stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. Brandon Blackblood, San Jose Storm on the road looking for wins. Getting closer to clinching that playoff spot. They need to get some wins. They need some teams to lose in order to do it, but they definitely look like they are on their way. They are on the road today taking on the Detroit Devils, a team that has no chance of making the playoffs. They had been eliminated from the race. Not like Lila Geyser's crying over it. She also owns the San Francisco Shinobis, so if anything, she's trying to help the Shinobis out today by beating San Jose with Detroit. Sometimes teams kind of do that kind of stuff anyway, but let's get a look at these lineups. Storm and Devils.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Wasp starting things off against the rookie Draggy McD. And Draggy McD has a flip there. 5-0 Detroit in the lead. But 48 hours going to even this thing right up at 5. Here comes F3 now. With his newly remodeled front end, made him more like an Indy car. But 48 hours hanging in there with him, even though he's outweighed in 48 hours, he has the flip on him. 10-5 San Jose. Out comes Black Dragon for the Devils. And 48 hours showing some good defense, and 48 hours goes 3-0. Game over. What a game. We haven't seen a game like that from 48 hours in quite some time. Goes 3-0, and the San Jose Storm had the 15-5 win over the Detroit Devils. Coming up next, the Dallas Lone Stars on the road to take on the New York Empire. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Dallas Lone Stars on the road to do battle with the New York Empire. Let's go ahead, get you a look at the lineups both these squads bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Lone Star sending out Red Tail, and Enzo 1 coming out first for the Empire. Game on, and it's 5-0 New York. Now comes Purple 300 ZX. And he'll tie this game up, takes Enzo down, 5-5 the score. Challenge now out there for the Empire. Taking on Purple 300 ZX, and that's a no contact. And I gotta get up and go take a walk. I think Purple 300 ZX is trying to go to Toronto. I think Challenge is trying to go down to Florida. It's the directions that they went on this field, but nonetheless, they'll go at it again here. Tie game, 5-5 the score. We'll switch sides, good clean collisions here now. And Challenge has the flip. That gives the Empire the lead back. Now 10-5. Looking for the win is Challenge. He has to get a flip on Gray Indy to get it. Gray Indy looking to tie this game up at 10, and he does. 10-10 the score. Now comes Black Bullet 2 out there against the Smash Mouth aerodynamic offensive style that just gets it done. Gray Indy gives Dallas their first lead of the game, 15-10. Gray Indy now looking to put it away, has to take on Diesel Boy. Diesel Boy trying to force overtime, not going to happen. This game will end in regulation, 15-10 the final. The Lone Stars have the win over the Empire. Coming up next, Lila guys are looking to break even at 1-1 on today's game day versus San Francisco Shinobis on the road to take on the Milwaukee Mob, and that is next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, next game on tap here. The San Francisco Shinobis on the road to take on the Milwaukee Mob. Should be a fun game to watch. Let's go on ahead and get you a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Mach 5-2 starting things off for San Francisco. 80 vet out there for Milwaukee. Be a huge upset if Milwaukee could get the win today. I know right now they are teetering on playoff hopes. They haven't been eliminated already, but they got a 5-0 lead here over the Shinobis. Out comes Black Bullet 1. Out there against 80 vet. Ooh, 80 vet almost had that 10-0 lead in the interference call that time. Back to their own sides they go. Both these teams going at it, and Black Bullet 1 has the flip. 5-5 the score. Now comes Monty Jr. Putting out heavyweight. Again, heavyweight up against a defensive player. Sometimes works. An interference call there. Back to their own sides they go. Monty Jr. goes down, and look, did you see that turn that Black Bullet 1 just did to avoid the interference? And the score, 10-5, Shinobis in the lead. Can we get a replay of that? Please, for love of... If I don't show a replay of that, man, I don't know. But it means I forgot to do it. But nonetheless, 10-5 the score, and now Black Bullet 1 looking to put it away. Toyota, of course, out there looking to tie the game up. Not going to happen. Black Bullet 1 still up, and he ends this game. 15-5 the final score. Black Bullet 1 going an impressive 3-0 there. And the Shinobis have the win. 15-5 the final over the Milwaukee Mob. Coming up next, the Denver Mustangs on the road to take on Matt Geiser's Atlanta Avengers. Should be a nice matchup to watch. Another good game, I think. It's coming up next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game going to start off the second third of all these pro games here happening today. Should be a pretty decent matchup. The Denver Mustangs on the road to take on the Atlanta Avengers. Matt Geiser's team there, of course. Let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups both squads bring to the field today. Mustangs and Avengers.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 5 alarm. Starting things off against Black Marinello. Game on, and look at 5 alarm. Gonna need to put his defense to work today. He's a lightweight. And they sent him out first, and Black Marinello, that heavyweight out there to counter that. So good playing there. Good lineup choice by the Atlanta Avengers as far as who to start off with, but it doesn't play out well. Not as they planned. 5 alarm up to the defensive task today. Gives Denver a 5-0 lead. Here comes Clown and an interference call. Back to their own sides they go, and another interference call. Both cars still up anyway on both of those interferences. Clown and 5 alarm. Good solid hit there, but both cars staying up, going at it again. Both cars staying up yet again. And this time another interference is going to save that play from being called, but both cars still up, so there really was no biggie there. And now both cars are down. That one was clean. 5 alarm and Clown both tie up with each other, and we got 10-5 game. Mustangs in the lead. So now Purple Custo trying to put this one away for the Mustangs. Octanium looking to keep the Avengers alive. And Octanium is down. Purple Custo has the game-winning flip. 15-5 the final. The Denver Mustangs, big win over the Atlanta Avengers. And for the Avengers who are trying to keep up in this playoff race, tough loss for them to take. As we know, Tampa Bay and Jacksonville and Washington and Puerto Rico are all just kind of pulling ahead of them now. And even though Puerto Rico has been in that slump lately, you never know when they wake up. But nonetheless, 15-5, Denver with the win here today. Coming up next, Marissa Fox's Houston Oilers on the road to take on Tim Geiser's Hartford Homies. Coming up on CDLI. Oilers Homies, stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game should be a fun one to watch. Marissa Fox's Houston Oilers on the road to take on Tim Geiser's Hartford Homies. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what the Oilers and Homies bring to the field in their lineup.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Nickel and Diamond starting things off for the Oilers. 46 Jr. out there first for the Hartford Homies. And the Homies have a lead just like that. 5-0 the score. Now comes Blue Dragon 2. And Blue Dragon 2, almost an interference there. But there is none. So the score now is 5-5. And I think that is going to be a challenge right there. I think Tim Geiser would challenge that. He would go for a second look, and that's what we're going to do. 5-5 the score for now, but that flip right there, that 46 went down, well, 46 Jr., I should say, went down, is going to be under review. So stay tuned. Alright, folks, that one didn't take long for us to decide. The ruling on the field stands. Well, I should say, it didn't take long for me to decide. I am the official and the announcer, and anyway. 5-5 the score. Now Hammer out there for the Hartford Homies take on Blue Dragon 2. Blue Dragon 2 needing that big flip here. If you can get it, that'd be huge, but there's an interference on that last play, so back to their own sides. We'll do this one again. Both cars going to switch sides here. And Blue Dragon 2 has a flip on Hammer. 10-5 Houston in the lead. And what a huge upset it would be. And here comes the Indy 5 now for the Hartford Homies. He goes down the Oilers with a huge upset win. They defeat the Homies 15-5, the final score. Unbelievable win for the Houston Oilers. Huge win for them. Coming up next, the Seattle Lumberjacks on the road take on the Cleveland Wolves. On CDL Live, stay tuned. Welcome back to CDL Live, all you toy car demo fans. Our next game on tap, the Seattle Lumberjacks on the road take on Tyler Fox's Cleveland Wolves. Let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups both teams will bring the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash full win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Red Jaguar going to start things off against Aqua Ferrari. And Aqua Ferrari is down. Red Jaguar, good flip there. 5-0 Seattle. Out comes Surf Crate Custom. And both him and Red Jaguar are going to be down 10-5. Seattle in the lead. Now, Darkwing coming out there for the Lumberjacks will be taking on the defensiveness of, saving a word, but the defensiveness of Stock 34. And interference call there. Back to their own sides they'll go. Both cars still up anyways in the process. Darkwing so rough to roll from that visitor side here. Speak from experience on this one. Look at that, Stock 34 staying up. Both these cars go ahead, and it looks like I found a way now to roll Darkwing here. He's putting up a good fight here so far against Stock 34. Stock 34 doing likewise. His Wolves down 10-5, and it's going to be 15-5. The Seattle Lumberjacks getting the win over the Cleveland Wolves, 15-5, the final. Big win for them. Tough loss for Cleveland. Coming up next, Alex Johnson will be on the field for the first time today. His Puerto Rico Playas home against the St. Louis Twisters. Coming up on CDL Live. Going to put us halfway through these pro games. Well, almost halfway. And it's next. Stay tuned. Alright, all you toy car demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game here going to put us a little over halfway through this pro game day at least. And we're well over halfway through the game day now. I'm considering D-League playoffs, but nonetheless. The St. Louis Twisters on the road to take on the Puerto Rico Playas. Let's go on ahead and give you a look at the lineups of the Twisters and Alex Johnson's Playas running the field for today's game. Playas coming out with a little different look than what you might be used to seeing. Let's get a look at these lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash full win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Diablo 1 starting things off for St. Louis. And for the Puerto Rico Playas, it will be Green Blaze Jr. Both cars staying up, going at it again. Both cars going to switch sides here, and an interference call. Back to their own sides they will go. Good matchup so far. And came close to an interference, but none to be found. 5-0 the score in favor of St. Louis. Out comes Black Star. He'll go down. 10-0 the score, St. Louis. Who now out there staying up that time? Switching sides here. Who's staying up again? Trying to keep Puerto Rico in this game, and he's done a good job of it so far. And he still stays up, and he keeps Puerto Rico in this game. 10-5 the score. Out comes Rowdy now for the Twisters. Baining up against who? And who's still up? No interference there. We got a 10-10 game. Who making the comeback happen here? But in his way now is Silver Indy. He's a pretty good car in the interference there. Back to their own side. Both cars were still up anyway. We'll do this again here. Another interference. Gonna stop that one from going any further. So back to their own sides. Still a 10-10 game here. Good clean hit there, but no flip. And look at who right there staying up. showing off the defensive skills. This time, Silver Indy had to do the same. Who's staying up yet again? Can you take this car down, or what's going on? Who's just so amazing defensively? The rookie who gets the flip on Silver Indy, and this is a 15-10 game. The play is in the lead. And let me tell you, Alex Johnson has a lot of heroes on his teams, and you just never know which one's going to step up on any given game day. Today, it seems to be who's going for a 4-0 record on the day. Mini Trek out there trying to force overtime, though. Not going to happen. Who gets it done? Goes 4-0, and the Playas, after being down 10-0, come back and get the 15-10 win. Who goes 4-0? Unbelievable game. What a win by the Puerto Rico Playas. Wow. That's all that I can say. Just wow. Coming up next is San Diego Lightning on the road to take on the Dayton Rebels. I think I'm actually going to take a break here. Just wow. 15-10 Puerto Rico wins. Lightning, Rebels, up next. Stay tuned. Well, CDL fans, welcome back to CDL Live, our June 29th game day. A little over halfway over. Our next game should be a great, fun one to watch here. The San Diego Lightning on the road against the Dayton Rebels. The Lightning really doing pretty well in the playoff hunt, and the Rebels on the outside looking in right now. They got some catching up to do, so every game important for them as we are now in the last 12 game days of the regular season. That being said, let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups for both these teams, Lightning and Rebels.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Dirty Snow starting things off against Zapper. And Dirty Snow has a flip there. 5-0 Lightning in the lead, and out comes 76 for the Rebels. And both cars are going to be down. Both Dirty Snow and 76 go down. 10-5 Lightning in the lead. Out comes 7 Series for San Diego. Toe out there for Dayton. And Toe staying up. He's good defensively, but he's out there against a heavy hitting car in 7 Series. And 7 Series almost had the flip there. Toe staying up yet again. And he ain't going to stay up much longer. 7 Series, so stable, so heavy, low to the ground. Toe could not get him to budge. And that's going to end the game. 15-5, the San Diego Lightning have the win over the Dayton Rebels. Coming up next, the New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on the New Jersey Bandits on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Well, now, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. June 29th game day rolling along. Our next matchup, the New Mexico Monsters on the road to do battle with the New Jersey Bandits. 2 teams in the playoff hunt looking for wins. We'll see who gets that win, or if they walk away with the tie. Who knows what's going to happen. Monsters and Bandits, let's get you a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Dragon starting things off for New Mexico, and Kid Custom starting things off for New Jersey. Good way to start this game. A lot of offense. And Kid Custom goes down right away. So the offensive Dragon prevails, and now he has to go out there against Grasshopper. All these cars used to be Tim Geiser's players, actually, back in the day, and Dragon was one of them. And Grasshopper was one of them, and so was Kid Custom and Dragon, taking them both down there. 10-0 Monsters in the lead, but here comes Pink Lamborghini, the rookie for New Jersey, their first pick of the draft. And he's got a flip to keep the Bandits in this one. 10-5 the score. New Mexico still in the lead. Synchro now out there. Here comes the defense of the Monsters with Synchro out there. And Synchro getting the game-winning flip. 15-5 the final score. The New Mexico Monsters. A good dominant win over the New Jersey Bandits. Coming up next, Gregory Fox's Pittsburgh Destroyers home to take on Melanie Matthews' Portland Panthers. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Well, it's about time for our next game here on CDL Live. Another matchup. It's a all cross-conference game day, if you haven't noticed. And you know the matchups are Southern Division teams versus Northeast Division teams so far. Out of 4 games there, only one Northeast Division team has picked up a win. We've got the Southeast Division going up against the Central Division. 4 games played between those 2 divisions so far, and so far we got 1 tie, and the Central Division with 2 wins over the Southeast. Southeast picking up 1 win, pretty even. We go to the matchup between the Northern Division, the Pittsburgh Destroyers, for example, and the Pacific Division, Portland Panthers, for example. And 5 games played between that matchup, and the Pacific Division has won 4 out of the 5 games so far, by a score of 15-5 Miami. The only loss they took was Nevada's 15-5 loss to Green Bay, so we'll see how this one plays out. Portland, the underdogs in this game. The Portland Panthers on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Destroyers, who are trying to hang on to first place in the Eastern Conference. Of course, while the Panthers are still clawing away in that playoff hunt, but they are on the outside looking in, I believe, 13th or 14th place or something like that, coming into this game day. So, big game for both teams. Of course, Pittsburgh wants to stay in first in the East, and, of course, Portland wants to move up in the standings. So let's see what's going to happen. But first, the lineups. Portland Panthers, Pittsburgh Destroyers.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Purple Fire leading things off against Yellow Custom 2. 2 cars identical. Both of them custom models going at it here. Just a different color, and Purple Fire would have had to flip it, not for an interference. So they'll go at it again. And almost the same results. But both staying up. Both staying up yet again as they switch sides now, and we do have the same result, but no interference. Yellow Custom down 5-0 Portland. Out comes What Junior to take on Purple Fire. Defense versus offense, and ooh. That one's a bad roll right there, but you saw What Junior kind of wobbly there, went on his side, did rebound though. Another bad roll here for the Portland Panthers side. And sometimes it's just tough to get a good roll, but both of them going at it. No interference that time, but no flip either. They'll switch sides. And this time, both What Junior and Purple Fire are down, and the Portland Panthers, 1 flip away from a huge upset. Monty out there looking for that huge upset. Has to go up against Green Blaze. We'll see what happens here. The original Green Blaze, mind you, and he has the flip on the original Monty. So 10-10 the score, and now this should be a good one. Green Blaze out there against Solar Reflex. 10-10 the score. 2 cars that, have been to the All-Star game before, or at least the skills competition before, going at it here. And both of them good with defense. And Green Blaze, he has excelled at defense over the length of his career. But he'll go down here. Solar Reflex has the flip on him, and the Portland Panthers have a 15-10 lead. Solar Reflex for the win now out here against Paradox. And he has it. Solar Reflex getting it done today. 15-10 the final score, and the Portland Panthers a huge upset victory over the Pittsburgh Destroyers, making the Pacific Division 5-1 against the Northern Division today. Only one game left from that division, and it is the main event later on. Los Angeles Blades and Bradford Brawlers. That's later on though. Coming up next, the Phoenix Firebirds on the road to do battle with the Boston Vandals on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Well, CDL fans, welcome back. June 29th game day. Keep it on moving here. We start the last third of this game day right now. The Phoenix Firebirds on the road to take on the Boston Vandals. Of course, Matt Geiser wants to finish the game day with an even 1-1 after Atlanta lost earlier, so he's hoping to get a win with his Firebirds. Of course, Boston needing wins. They are in the playoff race. They need to get some wins to do some catching up here. Can they get a win against Phoenix? We are about to find out. Let's get a look at the lineup. The line-ups. Phoenix Firebirds, Boston Vandals.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mika out there to start things off against Purple Indy. I'd say Purple Indy definitely at a disadvantage in the weight, and it showed up right there. But here comes some defense for the Boston side. Racer X out there now. And he'll go right down against Mika. 10-0. Firebirds in the lead, looking for a win here. Mika out there against Vendetta. Both cars staying up, and Mika's taking an interest in this game for some reason. But she wanders off. Nothing to see here, I guess. As Vendetta looks to keep the Vandals alive here. Some kind of piece of debris on the field. I think that was a part of Vendetta's underside there when breaking away. And Vendetta keeping the Vandals alive right there. Rolling back up. Mika is down, and we got a 10-5 game. Hey, here comes Bullygo. He has the defense for Phoenix. He's led the way defensively for him at least, and he gets sent back in the green arrow there, and we got an interference. So going at it again. Both cars still up. That was a good collision. And Vendetta will tie this game up on that collision. 10-10 the score. Now Vendetta out there against Green Arrow. Let me tell you, Vendetta has his name penciled in for maybe Rookie of the Year, and something's happened with Vendetta. It looks like that wheel might have not broke off, but like caved in there. So a timeout called by Boston. They are going to further investigate this. So when we come back, the score is tied at 10. The legendary Green Arrow out there to take on the rookie Vendetta, but Vendetta taking some damage. Is he going to be out for the game? That looks like, yeah, it looks like his wheel might really snap hard there. And we're going to have to really take a close look at this one. This might actually, you might want to stay tuned with us here at the moment. Was going to cut away here. The broke wheel, usually when a wheel breaks, it flies to the outside of the car. And this, ooh. No, the wheel did not detach, but a couple of the spokes, now it did. What am I doing? A couple of the spokes detached there. It's weakly being held together. So he is going to need a wheel replacement, but for right now, since the wheel did not come off, he can't be disqualified. I mean, it came off because my action of examining it, but it didn't come off by contact. So he will undergo some kind of repair here to try to keep that wheel together. So timeout taken by Boston. When we come back, it'll be a 10-10 game, and interesting situation going on here in this game. Firebirds and Vandals. It's a complicated matter right now, so stay tuned. Folks, welcome back to CDL Live, and kind of a CDL garage going on, but if you can get a good look at what I'm showing you here, you can see that wheel heavily damaged, and this has to be the most interesting case of it, is that the wheel didn't come flying off, so he's not disqualified from the game, but is about to come off. So now Boston really in a tight spot here. You can't have tape going over the edge of the wheel like that. It's not legal. It's against the rules to do that. So all that Boston can do is, if anything, hope that wheel can hold just a little bit longer, or at least maybe get that 15-10 lead, or maybe a 15-15 tie here. So go back on the field, because that wheel looks like it's about to bust off. But we'll see what happens here. We put tape around it. That wheel having a hard time staying on already. It's barely even rolled, but here he goes. Vendetta and Green Arrow. And that wheel's still on. Green Arrow's still up. Both cars still up. That wheel's still on. Looking at it very closely. The wheel's still on. They'll switch sides here. And Green Arrow's down. Vendetta, injured with a broken foot, if you will, has given Boston a 15-10 lead. And here comes Puerto out there to battle with Vendetta. Vendetta staying up. That wheel staying on for dear life. How the hell is it doing that? Vendetta somehow with a broken wheel, and he's going to go down there, but not because of that wheel. He went down. 40 ties this game at 15, and we go into overtime. Never have I seen a wheel so damaged hang on and stay connected to a car the way it did right there. Unbelievable. Just craziness. But here comes Silver Swoop now for the Boston Vandals to face off against 40 in overtime here. 15-15 to score, and an interference call. Back to their own sides. They will go. We'll do this again. Good matchup. Great game here. Unbelievable. Just the things that happen, and it ends on that collision right there. And wow. Unbelievable matchup in overtime. The Firebirds hanging on to get the win. They fell behind. Well, they got ahead, then fell behind, and then came back to get the win. 20-15 the final. Phoenix wins in OT. And Bandits, you can stand up and give that guy a round of applause. He definitely had one hell of a game. After everything they went through, you say, well, he went down at the end, and it led to overtime. But at the same time, he gave his team a chance to win. Got him at least a point in the standings, and did it all on a broken wheel. Really. I mean, thing didn't come up, but at the same time, barely hanging on to him. I mean, that's like a fighter going into a fight, like a boxer going into a fight with like half of his ear hanging off. You know, come on, Holyfield, the fight was stopped. Here it was not stopped. Vendetta kept going, so it was stopped after half the ear was bitten off. Anyway, but 20-15, what a game. Phoenix has the win. Coming up next, the Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, folks, I don't know if we can get much more epic than what we just had between Phoenix and Boston, but I think we'll try. Darren Malazzo's Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums. Two teams still in the playoff hunt, still trying to hang on. Going head to head here, let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Diablo 2 starting things off against Testarossa. Game on here. Both teams still going at it. Both cards still up here. Testarossa finally does go down though. So 5-0 Minnesota in the lead, and out comes Zach for the Bangums. Good matchup, good collisions right there, but it's going to be Minnesota with a 10-5 lead. Both Diablo 2 and Zap going down. That brings out Green 7 and Spectite. These two going at it now. Offense versus defense right here. Two good cars, two good teams going at it. Both of them right now in danger of not making the playoffs. Interference on that last call. These two teams keep going at it. These two cars, actually, to be precise. I guess it works either way that you put it. Green 7 and Black Spectite putting on a show right now. And Black Spectite is down. Game over the Minnesota Maniacs. A huge win. Well, a huge win for them and a huge loss for Jacksonville. 15-5 the final. Minnesota defeats the Jacksonville Bangums. Coming up next, the Demons with a chance to take first place in the Eastern Conference. They will be home to take on the New Orleans Gladiators. On CDL Live, stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game about to begin. Tim Geyser's Philadelphia Demons, defending world champs, currently second place in the Eastern Conference. With the win though, they can get back ahead of Pittsburgh and take first. Of course, Pittsburgh lost earlier today, upset against Portland, but nonetheless, the New Orleans Gladiators look to pull off an upset here. They're on the road looking to get the big win over Tim Geyser's Demons. Let's see what will happen, but first, the lineups. New Orleans Gladiators, Philadelphia Demons.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash for win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Golden Rat starting things off against Silver Demon. Game on. Both cars still up. Gonna go at it again. And the offensive Golden Rat gets the Gladiators a 5-0 lead, but here comes Silver Molina out there. And what a front end on Golden Rat right there, sending Silver Molina back. And Silver Molina definitely on the defensive here, playing it well so far. At the very least, staying low and level to the ground for the most part, as is Golden Rat. Good matchup right here between these two cars. Ooh, Silver Molina staying up, and ooh, right there, Golden Rat returning the favor, staying up himself. And Golden Rat has a flip, 10-0 Gladiators in the lead. What a huge upset this would be. Pink Indy now out there, trying to keep the Demons in this game. Down 10-0 are the Demons. And they are going to be in this game. 10-5, Golden Rat goes down. Pink Indy keeping the Demons alive, now out there against Menace. And both Menace and Pink Indy are down. 15-10 the score. Gladiators with a chance to win here. Tigray there too. He's the defense of the Gladiator squad out there against Sonic Boom, and both these two pretty good at defense. I say I have to give the edge to Tigray. Sonic Boom, though, he's a high flyer, and it could be interesting. It's a lightweight battle between these two. Here we go. And Sonic Boom ties it up on the first collision, and we will go into overtime. Sonic Boom out there against Yellow Vet. Yellow Vet has the weight advantage, but not the aerodynamics advantage. Sonic Boom getting it done. The Demons come back for the win. 20-15 in OT. Philadelphia victorious over New Orleans. Coming up next, the Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on Brandon Blackwood's Tampa Bay Gators on CDL Live. Should be a great game. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on Brandon Blackwood's Tampa Bay Gators. Huge game for both teams, both of them. Well, Tampa Bay are currently holding down a playoff spot in the East, but Indianapolis in the West came into this game day just barely on the outside looking in. Both of them looking for what would be a huge win in their playoff hunt, and especially for Tampa Bay, since they are in a divisional race and they are in a close one right there with Puerto Rico and Washington. Indianapolis, of course, they're a few games back of Chicago. Definitely trying to play catch up here, but for right now, I think the playoff spot is more on the agenda than the division title out in that Central Division. But let's get a look at the lineups. Indianapolis Reapers, Tampa Bay Gators.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash full wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go, Black Testarossa 2 out there against Battle. And Battle has the Gators a 5-0 lead, and here comes the highly aerodynamic Blue Indy, good with the offense. Ooh, Battle with the right of way. Can he make the most of it? Not going to happen. Just barely had that right of way edge. Blue Indy continue to go at it, and Blue Indy has the flip. 5-5 the score. Indianapolis ties it, and here comes Phantom. Phantom and Blue Indy going at it. Aerodynamics versus Smash Mouth. And Smash Mouth wins. Phantom with a good flip there. 10-5 Tampa Bay in the lead, but here comes Gold Z28. And sometimes heavyweights have a good showing against defensive cars. And that's what Brandon Blackwood could be hoping for right here. Interference called that time. After their home side say go, we'll do this again. And it's not going to happen for Phantom here today. 10-10 the score, and now Gold Z28 out there against 47 Ronin. 2 good defensive cars. Gonna go at it here. No interference. They slide by each other. Both cars still up, and this time no interference. And somehow 47 Ronin, he did a roll here, going over like this, and then as he's going back like this, it looked like he turned on the brakes and just stopped right there. Amazing. So good recovery by 47 Ronin, and that one we are going to do a review to see if there's an interference on that one. But as of right now, that was a good flip. Tie 15-15. We'll be going into overtime unless a review shows otherwise. So stay tuned. More Reapers and Gators on CDL Live after the review. Alright, CDL fans, so after the review of the play, no evidence to overturn it. Phantom upside down there was staying still. It didn't look like there was an absolute contact. I think there would have been some movement there. And I have to say, call stands. We are going into overtime. 15-15 the score. And we got Smash Mouth style in Big Blue out there for Indianapolis, taking on Enzo 3 of the Tampa Bay Gators. Overtime beginning, and Big Blue is up, Enzo 3 down, and the Indianapolis Reapers have the win in OT. 20-15 the final. Great game right there. A tough loss for Tampa Bay to take, especially with Puerto Rico's win. Washington's fate uncertain as of right now. Roswell Aliens on the road to do battle with the Buffalo Warriors. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Welcome back, Toy Car Demo fans. Another great game. As a matter of fact, down to the last 3 games of this June 29th game day. All of them possible crash bowl matchups, kid you not. Roswell Aliens on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors. That is our next game. Then we got Chicago at Washington, and then finally Los Angeles at Bradford in the main event. But this one should be a great one. A brother-sister battle. Marissa Fox's Roswell Aliens, Gregory Fox's Buffalo Warriors. Let's see how they bring their lineups to the field today.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash full wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
we go. F1 Racer starting things off against Pioneer. He's getting the start today, and he's got a 5-0 lead. F1 Racer down, 5-0 Buffalo. And here comes Dragonfly. Dragonfly staying up off screen. Gonna switch sides here, and Pioneer are going to go at it again. Both cars staying up yet again. There's a matchup on hand. Dragonfly using defensive ability, staying up yet another time there. Good matchup on hand between these two cars right now. Dragonfly having to put his defense to work. And this time, no interference on that play. Came very close, but both cars are going to be down. 10-5. Warriors lead the Aliens, and here comes the offensive specialist of the Buffalo Warriors, Tyrell, up against the defensive specialist of Roswell, Spectite. So here we go, Spectite and Tyrell has the flip. 15-5, the final score. The Buffalo Warriors making short work of the Roswell Aliens. Coming up next, Chicago Wind Attack. Jim Hull Sr.'s team on the road to take on the Washington Patriots on CDL Live. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. Alright, CDL fans, welcome back. Our June 29th game day, marching along here, Chicago Wind Attack. On the road to take on the Washington Patriots. Should be an interesting battle. Second last game of this game day, so and it's been an epic one. We'll see if we have more epicness here. Get a look at the lineups. Wind Attack and Patriots.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. We got Monkey Ball starting things off against Landlord. Ooh, both cars staying up, going at it yet again, and Landlord has the flip. 5-0 Patriots, and out comes Highland. Interference called there. Back to their own sides they go. The rookie Landlord. So good offensively, low front end, but Highlight takes him down. Score now tied at 5, and here comes Black Phantom. And no interference there, regardless, even if there was any. They're going to be on the same side anyway. Both cars still up, and that time there is a grazing interference. This Highlight is a lightweight, and he takes down Black Phantom. 10-5, Chicago in the lead. And here comes the defense of Washington. Cockroach now out there taking on Highlight. And that one is going to be an interference, but both cars still up anyway. Back to their own sides, they will go. We'll do this again. Another interference. That one might have actually kept Cockroach up that time, but he saves himself there as he got sent flying all the way to Florida again. Well, almost. Maybe halfway, across the living room. Well, dining room. Anyway, no interference that time. They're going to switch sides. And this time it is game over. Highlight with the game-winning flip. And the Chicago Wind Attack dominant over the Washington Patriots today. 15-5 the final. They'll send Washington packing with the loss here. Coming up next, Los Angeles Blades, Bradford Brawlers. It'll be Shane Geyser up against Alex Johnson. Quite possibly a Crash Bowl matchup. And if I'm not mistaken, with the win, Bradford can take back the lead in the Northern Division. But I don't think that they can pass Philly. Philly took over first in the league yet again. And it's so interesting that the last 3 Crash Bowl champions, all from the Eastern Conference, all from Pennsylvania, Bradford Brawlers, Philadelphia Demons, and Pittsburgh Destroyers, they're all battling it out right now for first place in the Eastern Conference. Quite amazing. We'll see how one of the best teams from the East does against the best team in the league right now, the Los Angeles Blades. Brawlers, Blades, not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned. It's next on CDL Live. Well, folks, welcome to our main event here on CDL Live, our main event of this June 29th game day, and what an epic game it should be. Possible Crash Bowl preview, no doubt about it, especially when you think that these two teams were in the last two Crash Bowls. They just never met each other. The Bradford Brawlers, they won Crash Bowl 16 back in 2012. They got the home side of the field today against the defending Western Conference champions. Made it to the Crash Bowl in 2013, just last year. Ended up losing to Philadelphia. But they're back, and they are back strong. First place in the league right now, Alex Johnson's Los Angeles Blades. Both these teams very strong right now. Epic game that is about to take place, and Bradford just got away with a win over Puerto Rico, and Alex Johnson looking to avenge that loss. I would definitely believe so. So let's see what happens. Blades and Brawlers. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Far future. Starting things off for Los Angeles out there against Whiteout. Came close to an interference, but there wasn't any. Both cars staying up anyway. So go at it again. This time there is an interference on both sides. Would have been tied at 5. Go at it yet again. Clean collision, both cars staying up. And this time Far Future is down. Whiteout gives Bradford a 5-0 lead, and here comes Greelina. And he'll tie this game up right away at 5. Now Greelina out there against Spinebuster. 2 good defensive cars going at it now. Get the popcorn ready. This one could go a while. 2 good cars going at it, and Greelina says, nah, it ain't gonna go a while. Stay in your seats, fans. 10-5 the score. LA in the lead, and here comes Green Indy out there to battle Greelina. LA poised for another win here. They've already got a playoff spot clinched, as a matter of fact. And Bradford working their way up towards that. At least it definitely seems so. Green Indy having a tough time getting Greelina to really even budge here. And that time, no interference, but both cars still up. They're going to actually switch sides here. Greelina looking to put this one away. See battles with Green Indy. That one was close to an interference, but that is going to be game over right there. 15-5, the final in the Los Angeles Blades. How dominant could you be? 15-5, they defeat the Bradford Brawlers. Easy win for them, I guess you could say. That was just easy money. Either there, Greelina was just amazing and went 3-0, which is exactly what happened. Greelina, the 2013 Rookie of the Year, coming out showing that he's putting his hat in hat in the ring for 2014 MVP. That does it for our June 29th game day. Coming up tomorrow, it's a divisional game day, and it should be an epic one. Great games on tap. Puerto Rico and Atlanta going head-to-head. Chicago and Nashville facing each other. New Mexico taking on Phoenix. Be another great game there. You got Philadelphia and New Jersey going at it. Buffalo and New York, they've been providers of some entertainment when they go head-to-head in games lately. And then our main event, San Francisco Shinobis taking on the San Diego Lightning. So we are in store for some amazing games in tomorrow's game day. And it's a divisional game day. Can't get much better than that. 15-5, the final in our main event here. The LA Blades have a win over the Bradford Brawlers, solidly hanging on to their first place lead in the Car Demolition League. From everyone in the Car Demolition League, thanks for watching. Hope you continue to watch. And we appreciate all the support that you give us here in the Car Demolition League. Till next time, till tomorrow. Peace.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some Crash Bowl wins. From east to west, Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom.